stock cam right here. Live from the Gator's Head. What's up, YouTube? We have just taken all this equipment out to the auction floor and now we've brought it all back in, but we are about to go out into that midday's heat and check all this stuff out. It's shining in the sun and we can get a good look at it. You can get a good look at it. You can go on to shackbid.com, check all this stuff out, register to vote, register to bid, buy some stuff, bring your wallets. It's all clean equipment. It's all sat in this shed, but now we've got it out sitting in the sun for you guys to see. There's lots of stuff still out there, but all this big, nice equipment is all gonna stay inside. You can still come and look at it, but all the other stuff sitting out back on the big green square. Come by, check it out, shackbid.com. The link will be in the description. All right, let's get right in the video, out to the grass. This one's a sentimental one for me. The auction yard is full and she's all going. All right, welcome to the video. Well, we're having a big old auction on September 16th. Shackbid.com. Just a couple weeks ago, we were in here and she was full of stuff still. But right now it is empty. And it's not often or ever that you see this shop empty. So everything is outside in the backyard and it's all lined up and it's all cleaned up and it's all getting its picture taken, and this is sitting empty. But now I'm gonna go walk through it all with you, and then we're gonna start bringing stuff back in here, putting it in here. All the nice tractors that have always been in a barn their entire life will be sitting in the barn for people to come look at. All this other stuff has been sitting in here, but usually it's so cramped tight that we just make everything fit. But that's the way you take care of your equipment. Keep it out of the sun, keep it out of the elements, keep it under a big roof, keep it dry, and yeah. Anyways, without further ado, let's get out to the backyard and take a look at all this farm equipment. Today's hot ride. And I say hot ride because it is real hot outside. Big AR, John Deere, big Clark loader. Here's another piece in the sale. And I've always seen this as quite the project. You could either take it and make it back to what it is, which is basically like a shunt truck. It's got the pickup, fifth wheel pickup trailers, or I don't really know what you'd been doing with it, but what it does have that is cool is the flat glass cab, and you could put a flat glass long hood on that and they would match that, and you could make this a long hood. Obviously you'd have to like put a new frame, move everything forward. There's so much you'd actually have to do, but you could take this cab and make a flat glass long hood truck if you had the time and the money and the effort. Small bunk on it. Whew. All right, we got so much to look at. On to the next thing. And here we are, as I was calling it before, the dance floor. This is the auction floor, and we've got her all out here now. Well, except for that big old AR and that big old Clark. But I might have to real quick times do my thumbnail, because I'm missing that sun and I need that sun on the goods, like that thing right there. Alrighty, let me move a couple tractors and then we'll go look through all of them. Lots to see, that's for sure. Be sad to see her go, but she's been well taken care of, and hopefully we'll go to a good home that will continue to do so. Even the old ambulance, classic. She out. Just a quick little scan, and then we'll get into her. There was a set of grain trains here, but a little pre-sale that big dragster tractor, get that thumbnail we're looking for, and then have a look at all these big pieces. Oversized load like a big old truck driver. Come on, alright. Let's fire this beast up. Well, I sure do hope I didn't just run my camera over, because I can't find her, but alright, we'll line her up with the rest of them. Woo! Brakes work. So the old camera was on the Gator. We didn't lose her starting that big old 45-20. But I guess we'll start with the good stuff first. Why not start with the biggest to the smallest? So let's check out the big S680 John Deere combine. We've got her all cleaned up inside and out. Nice and clean, like we like to keep everything. A pretty dang big machine, if I do say so myself. I'd open everything up, but if you want to buy her, you'll be coming to look at her. I'm sure of it. It is so friggin' warm out here. Well, she was nice and clean before we started doing the pictures, but we left carpets on basically everything as we get them. We put a carpet, keeps the floor like new. As you can see, all the controls are like new. Inside the hopper, she is a nice clean unit. So it is also a nice big clean unit, ready to go to work. Everything's cleaned out every year, all well done, whatnot. Basically just climb up here so I can see the view of everything. Lots of stuff up here. There's my aunt. What up, Aunt Sarah? Well, I better get down off here because I got to keep this show rolling. What's up?
Holy green.
It's hot.
So fucking hot.
This is what you asked for?
No.
Well, you guys go have an awesome time. You're awesome friends. Drinking awesome shooters. Awesome party. I'll just sit out here and sweat.
No shooters, brother. No shooters.
No shooters. Talk to you in an hour. Going to the beach, I wish. Well, I guess if we're looking at combines, we should probably check out the headers as well real quick instead of going to the sprayer next. We got the old 40-foot Draper head here on a big old trailer, and it's in good shape. It's worked every year we've needed it to work, and always kept her clean and well taken care of, obviously, because that's what we do. And now it works good. It's got the big conveyor belt type system thing. I'm sure a lot of people know a lot more about this farm equipment than me, but that's how she looks. Nice and clean. Trailer's clean. Trailer actually like articulates because it's so damn long. 640 FD, in case you're wondering. Then you got the 612C 12 row corn head on a nice clean trailer itself. Might be a little small for the big head it is, but still works good. If you want to come by and have a good look, you certainly can. She's all nice and clean, works as it should. That's stock master, and it's got corn stompers on it. Those are actually pretty handy. So yeah, there's the heads. Like I said, I'm not trying to take too much time on each piece, but I am trying to show every piece. No, the gator's not in the auction, so don't even think about it. This thing is a pretty sweet looking piece though. That's what you're wanting when you're out there in the field, okay? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, we're on to the 4730 John Deere sprayer of nice, clean unit. I don't really know all the years and stuff yet, so that's why I'm gonna wait to post this video when the shackbid.com list is up and it has all the information and stuff. So then you can go to the description and check it out right now and see all the information and all the stuff. But like, check this thing out. That's in pretty good shape right there. Got the booms in, could have spread them out, but yeah, no need. Chrome caps. Chrome caps. Must be trucker farmers. This is a nice clean unit. I've ridden my BMX bike underneath this thing when it was coming down the road at me one time. Here's your mixing tank. A little friggin' rinse for the hands. Here's your big tank up there. A lot of pieces to make those work. Look at the size of these disc brakes. Massive. Massive, massive, massive. Warning, do not ride. Probably a good idea. Probably not the worst idea. But yeah, it is a nice clean machine. Once again, up and in we go. Check it all out. Look at that. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Check out the tank here. Not sure about the size of the tank, to be honest with you. A lot of our stuff has the big full light bar on top, which is cool. That oversized load, trucker style. And got the auto steer beacon on it. Buddy seat. Other combine had a buddy seat too. Seat's like brand new. This also had a carpet in it, so we just took it out, and it's like brand new in here. Steering wheel, perfect. AC blows cold and everything. Looks like new in here. A lot of this stuff doesn't take DEF. I think the combine might, but that might be the last thing that takes DEF. But yeah, she is a sweet unit, really clean. Real friggin' clean. All right, that is a hot box, of course. 9630, the big articulate 4x4 8-wheeler, whatever you want to call her. Nice looking unit. Hood also looks fresh to death. Big old cleaned up tires. Clean everywhere. One of the hardest tractors to clean because you spray everything from one side to the other side, back and forth. But she is a beauty. There goes cameraman taking pictures of all this good stuff. Shackleton's, shackbid.com. Check it out. All nice and cleaned up. Cleaned up. Looking good. Tires in good shape. Everything is in good shape. Clean. Clean. Like I said, come look at her yourself. These big girls will be back in the shed, but all the other stuff will be sitting outside. Buddy seat again. You never know when you're gonna need a buddy. Floors like new once again. Had the carpet nice and clean on the inside. Yeah, she is warm. Warm in here. Huh. Dying. So yeah, she's a good looking tractor. Works good, runs good. All that good stuff. You'll get to see most of the stuff running when we put her away. And we've got the 8430. This is actually a real sweet tractor. It's got the hydraulic steering on the front, doesn't have any def, and I don't remember, low hours. All we really use it for was a bit of bug in and pulling the planter really. But it is, you know, chrome caps, all clean, nice, fresh, beautiful. Oh, we got the blue paper in there still. That should not be in there. All right. And now, that floor is like brand new still. Buddy seat again, of course. This is a super nice tractor. Get your wallet out for this one because she'll be a big bucker. She is nice. Go check this one out on the website. And yeah, it is nice. Everything's like new again. Nice clean tractor. 3-point hitch. Big wheels on the front, big wheels on the back. Close. All right. And we are getting down to her now. The big loader tractor. Chrome caps, like everything else. Big 3-point hitch. This one we've been using for a long time. And this one will actually be greatly missed because I can remember sitting in this buddy seat when I was buddy seat age and going and plowing snow at my aunt's, who actually we just seen back when she lived a while down the road and had like the longest laneway ever. We'd take this baby in the middle of a snowstorm and go plow it out. We had a field there that we owned and we ran. Those were the good old times. There's my water from earlier I should take out. Gotta clean it, and I made it a mess. But it is a nice tractor. Bucket works good. And yeah, no def. Just I think it's 2006 this one. But not 100% sure on that either. And I think since Buddy's standing right there, I'm gonna have to do the big Detroit diesel in a second. Once he's down a couple more pieces of equipment, maybe I'll go back over and do a quick look at the old Mac, even though I made an entire video on it already. But we'll go have a gander, why not? Warm in there. She's a big old unit. Bigger loader than we need. All right. We'll be back for you so I can talk more about it. That buggy is a beast. Big unit on tracks. Low compaction. Nice Brent 1394. Nice bucket. We'll put that away. Yeah, that thing is a tank. Look at the size of the auger on this thing. It holds like almost a trailer or a grain train load full. So maybe close to a 4-axle load, depending on what you're picking and how heavy it is. But we're just gonna drop the garbage here. Anyways, another nice clean piece. Works good. Might be a good spot to hang out in the shade for a second and reaccumulate my thoughts. And like I said, you've already seen this big beast maybe a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Depends when these pictures get up. But this is the Big Mac Come On Back twin steer, single stack. You know you want it. Come and get it. She is just a big old unit. And we looked inside it the other day, but we'll do her again now, why not? Doing that reminds me of being at Louisville. Truck showing. I think we've seen enough of that. We got to drive that, and if you haven't, go back in my videos, check that thing out. Runs amazing. This will be sad to see go. This is the old service truck. Used to do some fueling and spooling with it, but tank's out and it's sitting over here, right there. And yeah, she's still got all the toolboxes in it. Take a look in the back. Yeah. Toolboxes. Can make yourself a workbench. Kind of got a workbench going on there. Bunch of storage. Actually a very handy unit to have if you've got a bunch of machines like this that are out in fields or wherever, whatever. But we don't really need her so much anymore. I guess we might as well have a quick look at this big drill here while we're at it. 455. Not really sure how that works, but you probably know more than me about her. It is a nice clean piece itself. As you can see, well taken care of. Used for its time and then stored indoors along with everything else that's out here, which is actually crazy to think of. This is all sitting inside sheds because we're not about that. Let it sit outside life. Then all your components all start rotting and withering away. If you're looking for some nice equipment, hop on the old auction site or come on down and check it out. Alright, that's the drill. That's most of this row, except for the big dragster. So that's a good work truck. The absolute best. Oh, I forgot I had this drink. It's probably gonna be so warm. Oh well. And last but not least, we got the big Detroit diesel 4520. With this big old engine shoved in her. Built by Kinds or something. Someone did these like special, not too many of them. So it is like a, not a one of a kind, but it is a pretty rare piece of equipment to have. And if you're looking for that, we got her. And it also has the lights, which are sweet. And showing the inside of this one's a little different, I guess, because she ain't got no cab. It's got this rag because she was wet this morning. And yeah, this is it. Got her controls. And she is a sweet old unit. Be sad to see her go. We call this the dragster tractor, and always wanted to get a double drop or something to pull it around to truck shows or tractor shows with, but that just never really happened because life just seems to be so damn busy all the time. So that is the row of tractors and combine and sprayer. It's quite the lineup of stuff. It'll be crazy to see it go. Can you tell that I'm warm? Do I look warm? Because I am definitely warm. Just us out here finally. I'd redo the whole thing, but it's just too hot. Now that's just me out here. I can talk a little freer. Anyways, this thing is a unit. You pull it behind your tractor, and then it's like a 6-way blade, and you can move a whole lot of dirt with it real quick. You can push the wrong way and rip out a whole lot of dirt real quick too, so you gotta be nice, slow, steady, careful with her, because it works way good. It is made by Landau, and yeah, it is a real nice machine. So, highly recommend that one. This here is the AT 4010. Big old, oh, I got people coming out here now, so I guess we wouldn't have been remaking it. Anyway, big old knifer. And it is stored inside just like everything else, and those things that were sitting at the random stuff row are actually for this. But it's got a little hand washer on the back here and whatever you need. Who do we got coming out here? And here is a beast old roller. These guys actually just asked me how big it is, and I could not tell them. But I wish I did know, so I could tell you. But like I said, when this video is on shackbid.com, all the information should be on there, and we can get you the information you need on the big pieces that you'd like to see or know more about. Anyways, this roller is a beast, and once again, always sat inside. A big old piece to fit inside, but very nice nonetheless. Tires are good, everything's good. This big Landau, of course, as you can see by how nice the paint is, it has always sat inside as well. But it is her time to go as well. The 2430, big ripper type friggin' thing with your stompers on the back. This thing, I don't want to say glides through ground, but when you got that big John Deere on there, the big 4x4 pulling it, yeah, you can get some dirt flipped over pretty quick. It is a nice unit. Built this thing in our shop, actually. Built a couple of these things in our shop, actually. Come to think of it. All this farm equipment going will be like my childhood going. Sad to think about. And here we have the big 16 row John Deere planter. And it is quite the unit with the big fertilizer vacuum system on the back. It sucks the fertilizer up and into the rows, whereas sometimes it's backwards of that. But it is a massive friggin' unit as well. And once again, always sat inside. We actually built our one shop over there that's empty. That was at the start of the video. Built it just long enough so it would fit this entire thing in, but that we had to just like unattach, like not unattach, it comes over and slides forward, so then it would fit once it's like that. So our one shop was literally built to the measurement of this, because that's how you take care of stuff. Take care of it and it'll take care of you, and that's what you got to do, because stuff sitting outside is not good. Like we would it is so weird to see all this stuff sitting outside. She's a 1770 NT. What's that, no-till? We be tilling, what you talking about? But yeah, no, it's a huge planter pulled by that big old tractor there. So what you got here is a big old Easy Rider fertilizer spreader, monster truck if you will. It's got the International DT466. Learned something new for making that video. And it's a unit. It's a beast. Got nice tires on her. Sat inside for years. No sun on it. No rain on it. Another nice clean piece. This is the Universe Seed Runner 3750. Another handy unit to have. The arm swings out and turn the engine on and start shooting her into whatever you need to run your seed around. Also in good shape. Get your wallets out. 10-4. Alright, and next we got this big old plow. And where's the number? I can't see it anywhere. So if you want to know more about it, get on shackbid.com. So like I said, I'm not going to be able to post this, or I'm not going to post this video until they have it all up on the internet, and you can just go right into the description right now and go take a look. Oh, it is a 2623 vertical till. That's what it is. VT 2623 VT vertical till. Real nice shape, satin doors. Yeah, the same story with everything. Then we got this big old cultivator here, some sort. The numbers are all on this wing up here, so I can't really see them, so it doesn't really help me remember exactly what they are. But I've been doing so much work out here, moving things around, getting stuff ready, that everything's just green and looks the same to me at this point right now. But this thing Once again, stored inside. Looks all good. Ready for a new home. Then you got this beast. Also looks like another cultivator. Da 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 da. There we are. This is 2210. Whatever that means for you. Got the tumblers on the back. Little spears up front there. And of course, your little teeth on a spike, whatever you want to call it. Oh, did I leave a shirt out here? Look at this. Well, if you see this in the picture, that was me leaving something on there. My bad. Oh, wow, look at this. Do you need a car ramp? You need to load some van trailers? Do you need to ramp something for some reason? Well, do I got a little sweet piece here for you. Good tires on her, nice and cleaned up, ready to latch to your dry van or flatbed or whatever you need. She'll get her done. Look at this tire. Like brand new. Is brand new. That flips down. You don't want to drive into that, so make sure you flip that down. And then these little crumbler packers, whatever you want to call them, they are up for grabs as well. They're handy to pull behind one of them cultivators back there. Got another one, the old rolling harrow, 22.5. They all fold out, pulling behind something, crumble up your clumpy land, or pack some stuff in, or whatever you want to do with her. They'll get her done. All right, and that's that row completed. Short, sweet, quick, easy, lots of good stuff. Oh, what? Yeah, that's what I thought. These are cabs for loader, old school loader. One of them is for that loader that we were washing there before we came out here. It's got all its glass up top here. Yeah, they're old units, 4 old units. I got a big Western Star hood right here. Big hood mirror for you, big Columbia hood, you know you need that. And a big old flat bottom fuel tank. Not sure about the pump. Got a John Deere snowmobile. You ain't never seen nothing like that before. She's ready to roll. Little lawn clippings rake, maybe 2 of them actually. Look at that. Some big old trucking tarps from the big old tarping days of Stevens Transport back before I was born. A couple old welders here. One's a Hobart and the other one's a PowerMate. So there's that. This looks like a hydraulic tank of some sort to me. And then we got some miscellaneous wood, miscellaneous metal. That'll probably all go. That'll be a lot, that'll be a lot, that'll be a lot. These will be a lot. Got some brick boards here. A lot of brick boards here, old school. Some big ass I-beam and a little tiny I-beam. And then get some more metal, some more metal. This piece of frame. Oh, I guess you can probably go with that. And then, yeah, just some random stuff out here right now. Just all metal that's been here my entire life. So it'll be good to see it gone. Pretty sure these tarps have Stevens Transport on them. If you're really looking for something cool. That I should probably pick up because it would suck in a lawnmower blade. It can go with the piece of frame rail. Whoever buys that, let me know. And I got some scaffolding pieces here. Got some cages and got some runways. Got some big O. Got some netting here or something. Yeah, some, looks like a tarp for a walking floor. That was probably the tarp that came off the 48-foot walking floor. But I got some big O hose here. Couple of tires. This is the fuel tank that was in the ambulance right there. So here it is. Pumps on it. Big old tank that sat out back for years and years and years. Yeah, tires. Should maybe stand that one up, but it's way too hot. I got some racking right here, and then this stuff is like a conveyor. Yeah, like just a bunch of rollers, conveyor type thing. Another tire. These tires are actually like fit and go on our sprayer for like the big heavy duty wide look, and then you got the row crop ones that are on it now, which is pretty normal. So if you wanted the whole set, you could buy these up too, or if someone needs a set of big ones for the sprayer, here they are. Look at the tread on them. They're friggin' beauty. Rims are like new. All right, this is a bunch of knifers for that knifer big blue jet thing over there that we're gonna go look at in a bit, but actually may have been shown before this. These are a couple sandblasters. Then we got some crank landing gear things for the front of trailers or whatever. I got a bunch of just miscellaneous John Deere stuff. Landing gears. Big old drop hook, drop pin, or pin hook, whatever you want to call her. Couple big tanks. Next, like another hydraulic oil tank. You got some more random parts that someone may someday need, and if they see them and they want them, then they can take them. Got that for filling something. Couple lights for on top of the tractors. Pressure washer, a couple gator tires, a little bit of belting, axle, some bear traps, then just more random stuff like chicken wire and a big old gull wing bumper for a Peterbilt. Looks like $379 for sure. Couple tubes. Not really sure what this thing is in the middle. Those are obviously tubes. That is a big ass sandblaster. If anyone knew how to get that thing ripping, and that's what you're into, buy her up. She'd probably go cheap. Bunch of tires. These are real good tires. These are some good tires, a good rim. Then you got 28% pump, and then you got some more pumps here. These will be for sale, not in lots. Like that one's for sale, that one's for sale, that's for sale, that's for sale. And then you got some weights, and then you got weights, and then you got weights, and then you got different weights. Couple plow blades. Those are for the wheat in a combine. More weights. Pretty sure those hold corn stomper things like on ahead. More weights, some big tires. Good for like going on some farmers guys stuff. You got like this saw thing. Then you got a drill press, another saw right there. This is for taking whole hubs off and like the wheels all together on a truck. That is a paint pot. That is for getting your straw bales onto your trailer for when we were hauling straw into good old Mount Elgin. That is a good fuel tank right there. That is a big old chain. And the most random thing we probably have here is this pool cover. That is pretty much really like new. I don't know what it'll be like once you open it, but it has sat inside our shop for quite a while, so it should be all good. Didn't get any sun on it, yada yada yada. And then you got this old car trailer, which is a piece of history around here. Realistically, I've hauled a lot of things on that trailer before. And of course, there's a little bit more to this row. We've got 2 loader buckets sitting here. This chain is not for sale. 2 buckets. I also actually had to take this off. This chain, this, not for sale. Sorry, people. But the bucket is. Got these 2 big old spools for sale. Here's the insides of the buckets. But yeah, that chain's coming home with me. Then you got this big old rhino bush hog type deal. Put her on the back of your tractor and let her whippersnip hard. So that's for sale. That hose is for sale too. And this would basically, I don't know, hold a tote, and then you can like unload stuff still and have it on forks. If it looks useful to you, snatch her up. This is a tank for on the front of your tractor because it's got the lights. This is a big old tank for on pretty much whatever you want to put it on because it's got the mounting system, whatever on there. 450 gallons, 1600 liters. This is, I don't know. And then these are some tanks that are just empty. So that is random stuff row. And let me tell you what, there is some random stuff in a row. And we are getting back on the hot rod. Parked her in the shade. Kind of like leaving the AC on, but definitely not even close. Well, it's crazy to see people actually out here looking at this stuff already. My Snapchat is getting the word out.
Alright,
Here we go.
look at this.
And inside goes the sprayer. Thank you, sir. Up next. Unit running, folding up. Pretty cool. Folds. Back inside she goes. I'm gonna be following it up with the big 8430. Everything's coming inside. Nice, clean, safe. Come buy her up. This is Croc Cam right here. Live from the Gator's Head. Little trailer with a big old post. Put your lights on it, flagpole. Another thing in Random Stuff Row. Let's go. Time to bring in the big dragster tractor. Oh boy. Been having fun ripping her around.
Well, I guess I kind of missed that because he's gone. Guy just couldn't wait a dang second.
As you can see, the trucks are still going, the trucks are still flowing. None of that stuff's for sale. But we've gotten everything out of this shop today, and now it's all back inside, sitting in here for people to come look at or do what they want to do, because this is where it's been, so this is where it should stay, and you can get the full effect of how it's been treated its entire life. Anyways, everybody, I appreciate you watching this video. A little bit of a random one, a little bit of a sentimental one, because these big green machines have been a part of my life for my whole life, pretty much. So it'll be sad to see them go. And for everyone wondering why I didn't take over, it takes a crew, it takes a lot of people, and for me to randomly pull those people out of a hat at 2 weeks' notice when your main man leaves, not really the way it's gonna go. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Maybe in 10 years from now, if I want to buy some 90s equipment and do everything, or some fields with no GPS, cool style, maybe I'll do that. But as for right now, these machines are way too big for what we're doing and what we got. But it will be sad to see them go. Anyways, everybody, I appreciate you watching. Make sure you go on to shackbid.com, check out the auction, check out the information, get your wallets out, get registered to bid. September 16th is the day that we'll see what happens. Anyways, everybody, hope you like this video. Appreciate you watching. Give it a like, give me a comment, and make sure you subscribe for more, because we will be trucking, that's for sure. All right, everybody, we'll see you on the next one.